If you've been painting long enough, the technique is really unimportant. After a while you learn the technique. It's not that difficult. But to have a creative idea, I think, is much more significant. So there are days when I'm just in the studio, just looking at what I've done or thinking about something. It's not that one is productive 8 or 10 hours a day. But I know in the morning I'm most alert. If there's some creative force that I sense at work in the morning, that's a good day. At a certain point, I started to really enjoy working in natural light. So the natural light is important to me, and that's why I like to make most use of it, start working early. So if a painting hangs on a wall in a house, it's got to have a decorative quality to it. We live amongst things that are pleasurable to the eye. But I think it has to have other qualities that are life-affirming. The idea of the painting being confrontational to the viewer is something that a lot of contemporary artists are interested in, but it's not something I relate to at all. I don't mean the painting to be confrontational. I mean it to be life-affirming. Some of what I choose to do is clearly meant to be public because of the scale and the subject matter.
Right.
Other things are meant to be private, so I like to do both things. And in my mind, many great works of art are not totally successful. It's because the artist has another vision, has a bigger vision, so that the little parts are not perfect, but the big vision really adds up to something. People are not satisfied with photographs. They're not satisfied with the fun of the digital imagery. There's something they see in museums that was done in the past that fascinates them, and that's what they want to do or look at. I think most artists are self-taught, even those who have been able to avail themselves of academic training at a time when it was more rigorous and made more sense. Ultimately, the artist has to really figure it out himself.